first thing we're going to be reviewing today is the 12 Monkeys lineup. Alright, so the 12 Monkeys lineup comes in two different lineups. They call it the Discovery line, and then they have the Intelligence line. And the Discovery line, they got a bit of fruits, and they got some Congo Custard, and they got the Tropica. And in the Intelligence line, they have Kanzi and O-rangz and Mangabeys. Now, first up we have... Well, I guess I should show you what I'm running on. This is my trusty and faithful IPv3. That's the IPv3, not the LI version. I've had this thing for about 2 years now, and it is a mod you cannot kill. Like, I have had this everywhere. It has been dropped, it has been thrown, it has been through the ringer, and this thing just keeps on a ticking. So I can't really go wrong with that. Now I'm going to be running my aliens on there, dual aliens. Woo! Alright, and that's in my phenotype as well, so... that's an excellent little RDA, but I'll get down to that later. So first up, we're going to do the Kanzi by 12 Monkeys, which is one of my favorites actually. Kanzi's right up on top. I'm going to be reviewing these in my favorite to least favorite, so that's going to explain itself as I go along here. Now Kanzi is supposed to be a kiwi, a strawberry, and watermelon blend. And I'm going to guess that they throw in some definite sweetener on top of this because it is a sweet, sweet e-juice. Like, it smells exactly like it vapes, and it smells delicious. Like, it smells like you just had some candy, and you're just like, mmm. And it's supposed to be because of a monkey, I guess, some sort of monkey who just loves sweets. So that's why they call it Kanzi. And it is good. It's my favorite out of the 12 Monkeys lineup. It is an all-day, everyday vape for me. I could take this and I could go, and I could go with it. And there's not too many that I could say that with. But Kanzi just hits that spot for me personally. I enjoy it quite very much. And I should also say, before I go too much further, I don't have fresh cotton in here. I don't have fresh anything. I have gone through this lineup of juices so many times, and I have tested them so many times, and struggled through some of the juices, which you will find out at the end. But this one is definitely excellent. Kanzi, it's at the top of my list. It comes in 80 VG, in this nice fancy dripper bottle, and... it's good. It's good. That's all I have to say about Kanzi. I thoroughly enjoy it. You can get it in 0, 3, 6, and 12 milligrams. You can get all the 12 Monkeys lineup in 0, 6, 3, and 12. So next up we have the Mangabeys. Mangabeys is my second tier of favorites. I have Kanzi right up on top there. It's on its fucking pedestal. And then I have the Mangabeys and... also the O-rangz, they're second tier down. They're looking up at the Kanzi, wishing they could be in first place. But they're like, oh, if our game was a little stronger, maybe then we could have been up there. Oh, but, you know, not everyone can be up in front. Mangabeys is, it's a fruity blend is what it is. It's got the pineapple and the guava and the mango in this, and you can definitely taste the pineapple. You can definitely taste that mango. Now guava, I've never had guava. I don't even know. So maybe I'm gonna have to try and run out and grab me some guava and see if it compares to it. But it's a fruit blend that isn't too overpowering. It's delicious. It's on my second tier of good things from 12 Monkeys. Oh, yeah. That's, it's a good juice. What can you say about it? It's a good juice. There's nothing wrong with that in any way, shape, or form. Alright, you're going to see a little cut in the section there, because I just got a phone call from the missus, and that was awfully important. I tell you people, when the phone rings and it's the missus, you either run or you answer it. It depends on how you're feeling in that time and what you did just before that. But it was a good phone call, so I'm not too worried about that today. Maybe tomorrow, though. Alright, so third up we have O-rangz by 12 Monkeys. And this is what they call, on their site, they almost put it like a mysterious thing, right? Ooh, it's a cereal, but what sort of cereal is it? And it's called O-rangz, so it's, well, let's just say it's probably something that's a round circle, and it's definitely not Cheerios. So, what it is, actually, is Fruit Loops. It's Fruit Loops all the way. They try and bypass it and say, "Ooh, it's mysterious," but it's Fruit Loops. Now, it doesn't quite smell like Fruit Loops. Like when you have it, you're not going like, "That's Fruit Loops." Yeah, it brings me back to my childhood, huh? But when you taste it, you do get to that spot. You do go a little bit funny because like that is Fruit Loops. From the first hit, you have it. You're just like, boom, that is it. And they say it's a bit of a milky undertone to it, and it's not so much milky undertone as it is a moist or a wet undertone. Like I don't really taste the milk in it myself. I just taste like a wet blend of it. Like it's the whole thing is moist but not milky. But it's on my second tier, so it can't be that bad. Isn't that just the worst when your battery's going to die on you in the middle of a review? That just makes me cry a little bit on the inside. Now, O-rangz for me has a couple of different kind of pros, kind of cons, I guess. It is a delicious fruit blend, It's a delicious O-rangz. It's Fruit Loops. It's not. Oh my God. Anyways. It's good, but it's not an everyday vape for me. I don't pick it up every single day and run with my O-rangz. I don't. What I'll do is I'll vape it for half a day, 3/4 of a day, full day, if that's what I got on me. I will do it all day. But the second day, I gotta put it down. It's gotta go somewhere. It's gonna have to sit on the shelf for a couple days. It's like my taste buds just get too much of it. Like it is good juice, but it can't be every single day. And when I put it down, it'll pick up some Kanzi, pick up some Mangabeys, pick up whatever else I have available sitting around here. And I'll vape that for a couple days. And then when I come back to that O-rangz, like it's brand new, like it's fresh. It's the way to go from there. And then I'll take it for another day, 3/4, half a day, put it down, it goes back on the shelf, so on and so forth. That routine works for me when it comes to O-rangz excellently. And also sometimes depends on the type of coils that I have built. The O-rangz, I'll get not a different flavor, but almost a different hit, not in strength, but in the back of my throat, like it'll sit, it'll get moist, and when it hits it and I exhale, it's like it sits there. It sits there right in the back where all the flavor is going to, and it is good, and it's a pro for me and it's a con for me. From the all day, not all day, to the goodness, and yeah, but it's still pretty alright. I'm not going to turn it down. Now, third up, we have a Tropica, and Tropica, they say, is just exotic fruit blends. They don't say what it is, they just say exotic fruit blends. But when I have Tropica, it tastes more like a drink than it does actually getting into a fruit and biting into anything. Like when I have Tropica, they call this a Caribbean blend, the Mangabeys. But this actually seems more like you're lying on a beach, like you're like, like you're on vacation. You're doing Tropica. Like that seems what it is. Like you've just paid a bunch of money to go sit down and have someone bring you a drink in good, glorious fashion. That's what it is. And you're just watching the sun and you're having a bit of Tropica with it. But that's me, and that's at the bottom of the lineup, but it's still all right. There's nothing wrong with it. I still enjoy these juices right here quite very much. Not so much that one, but I'll get into that in a second. Also, Tropica is the only 90 VG juice that 12 Monkeys makes, which I don't know. I guess that's part of their discovery line. They're trying to discover what happens when you put in a bit more VG. I don't know. But there is nothing wrong with Tropica at all. But like I said, it is more of a drink than it is anything else. Like it doesn't seem to satisfy me all as much as the other lineups do. But I'm still going to use it. I'm not going to put it down. I can't cuss it down. It's still an excellent little vape. Delicious, delicious. Either which way. Now, last but not least is the Congo Custard. Custard is not... It's not for me. It really isn't. It's the only one of the 12 Monkeys lineup that I can't say much of anything good about it. I have had a bottle now. I usually go through a 30 ml bottle in 2 to 3 days. That's my... If it's a good bottle, 2 to 3 days, and that's nice and comfortable with it. But with the Congo Custard, I have tried to suffer it out. I've had it now for a week. I don't want much of anything to do with it. The custard, it says it's 2 different types of vanillas, and with strawberries put in there for this amazing blend. Now, I know people that have used the Congo Custard. They love the Congo Custard. That's for them. It's not for me. Whatever it is about it is just not... I was debating even dripping it on here, to be honest with you, but since I'm doing it, I might as well try and get something done. I might as well do it for the sake of doing it. It doesn't even want to get the lid off because I don't even want to use it. But now that the lid's off, let's dive down to it. Let's have that hit of it, and afterwards I'm changing my cotton because I don't want nothing to do with it. But for you, you might want everything in the world to do with it. Congo Custard might be where you live. It's not that it is a bad juice. It isn't a bad juice. It doesn't taste like garbage. It just doesn't taste like anything I want in my mouth. It's not for me. I'm not, when it comes to custards, like, it has to be a fairly good custard, and that's not one of my favorites, right? There's also another custard out there called Vader pudding, and also not for me. You gotta be very particular about my custards, and that's all it comes down to. And now I will say that when I had the correct coil in here, I built one coil. I think it was an Alien 36 gauge wrap with 3 28 gauge cores, and it accented the berries, and I got no custard whatsoever. Like, it was a complete game changer for that juice, and I could use that for a bit. I was using it. It was all right. But that was only with one particular coil. Like, who wants to go out and get that specific coil made down for it? I'd be like, yeah, you have to have this just to use this, which isn't my cup of tea. I'm not about that. If it doesn't go in half decent with all the coils that I have or anything I'm just running in my RDA at that time, and that's not something I really want to go to. But anyways, that has been the 12 Monkeys lineup. You have seen the Congo Custard, the Tropica, the O-rangz, the Mangabeys, and finally you have seen Kanzi. I hope you like this. I hope you guys subscribe to it. I hope you like my videos, and if you do subscribe and you do like my videos, that only helps my channel grow. And that's what I want to be doing from here on in the future, is putting up more reviews for you guys, doing up some more juices, going to be doing up some of the hardware that I have here sitting around. And hope you guys have an excellent day. Fucking Congo Custard. Bullshit.